Alright guys, it is the weekend. You know what that means. Probably a shorter video today because we can't go over traditional finance and there's probably not going to be a ton of volatility on the charts, but Bitcoin is making some very decisive moves right now that is leaning more and more bullish. Yesterday you can see we got above the value right here, right? We cleared above that point of control but then fell below it, rejected it. Was looking a little bit top heavy there, but we did have a 1 hour hidden bullish divergence. You can see the higher lows here on price with the lower lows on RSI. That was your sign not to worry, and out of that we have gone ahead and made a higher high with much nicer hourly closes, back testing this point of control now more convincingly. Is this a confirmation? No, it's not a confirmation. We really need to get above the whole value area, this whole volume cluster, back test this as support, and then we can go ahead and have a full confirmation that the range has been claimed. But so far, so good. This is not bad to see at all. Again, because it's the weekend, wouldn't be surprised if we do just chop in here. But overall, also wouldn't be surprised if we do make a CME gap. This is a possibility. We make a CME gap, blast off into all-time highs, and then that's your warning sign that, hey, when we do break into all-time highs, potentially that is where we're going to roll over. We're going to distribute just above all-time highs, deviate back within the range, and then we enter the bear market, and we don't go to multiple six figures on Bitcoin. So watch for that. Watch if we get a CME gap over this weekend. That would be a big warning sign, but not necessarily a warning that it's going to instantly crash, because we go over here and look at the CME chart. You can see this box I have pulled out. That's a recent CME gap that we had down at the lows that never got retraced back into, and a pretty substantial one at that. You can see it easier on the shorter term time frames, of course. This gap down here from the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, usually these get retraced back into 90 to 95% of the time. Because it did not, could be a warning sign that we're going to come down and grab it later. But of course, it's never a guarantee. We look at something like our last bull run, and you can see that back here, when we went ahead and started marching up into our parabola, we made big CME gaps, actually two of them right here before continuing on up. So could we see a very similar thing happen right now? Yes, we could. These gaps do not have to be filled instantly. But yeah, we'll see what happens over the weekend. We don't really have any reason to believe we are going to make a gap anyways. Just something to note if we do create one, because we are backtested volume right now, there's a chance we just kind of fire off from this level. We talked about a hidden hourly bull div down here at the lows. We now have 3 drives of that. So you can see another drive of these lower lows on RSI, higher lows on price. That is a very good thing to see, but we do now have a regular bear div. So a lot of times when you have these hidden 1 hour bull divs, they will encompass a regular bear div. So you kind of have these two confluences battling out each other. My bet always goes with the hidden divs. They seem to play out just a slight bit more than the regular ones, but because like yesterday we didn't have any regular bear div, it was just a hidden bull div, so it's very easy to say, okay, that's probably gonna continue to march on up. Now that we actually do have a contrary confluence on the RSI, it does balance out that bullish edge, so it's really more 50-50 going into the weekend. In general, it's going to be pretty 50-50. You can never really predict the markets when the markets are closed over here on the S&P, etc. But yeah, overall my sentiment has not changed at all. My base case has not changed at all, but the charts are flipping more bullish compared to yesterday. We no longer are at big resistance. We are now flipping that resistance into support. Of course, nothing is confirmed yet. We could fail this level, but I do like how the chart is shaping up so far, and we'll make sure to keep our eye on this. See if anything does change tomorrow. I'll get you a new update on that. But let's go ahead and talk about the altcoin market real quickly, because we do have this nice breakout back test of the descending channel we had been in for quite some time. Now getting a little double bottom formation at the lows of this. We jump in here to the shorter term time frame, and you can see very similar price action to Bitcoin with those hidden and regular bear and bull divs kind of battling each other. And the big level we're going to want to watch right now is the $620 billion market cap. This is something I've been harping on. This is your big support resistance flip from the last bull market. It's the value area low of 2020. So if we can flip this back into support, we'll be looking real good there. You can see we did flip it into support previously though, and then failed it. But this wasn't exactly the best breakout back test, because you could see it was very quick on the hourly time frame back test of that, and then we kind of just failed it when we tested it. I want to see something that's very convincing of a true breakout, a true back test. Once you click this higher high here, that would be your sign that you're probably going to go ahead and march into the altcoin season, which, while I do believe is going to happen here, I think we're already starting to see that play out. It's more of a meme season this cycle, it appears. It is going to be very fast. I don't expect this to run for another year. I think it's going to be 1, 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 months. of this really exciting price action in crypto where we do go parabolic, and then it will be lights out after that. So stay vigilant out there. Don't get caught up in the euphoria if we do get it. And then, of course, if you have any questions about anything I talked about or just want to join the community for this channel, link to my Discord is in the description down below. Also have a VIP Discord, so feel free to click on that link to learn more about it, decide for yourself if it's worth your money or not. And then also down below you'll see a bunch of exchanges. Those are all my partners, so you can go ahead, click on those links if you're interested, and you can get some nice bonuses and rewards using my referral links to sign up. But with that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.